Ladies and gentlemen, Misfits 12, live on DAZN, January 20th in Leeds, England. It is truly my pleasure to welcome in two absolute stars into the 155-pound division. It's Batista and Ben Williams.
Let's
Fez
go.
is around here somewhere, I think. Unsure.
Woo! Don't worry about me. I'm always here. I'm here. I'm there. I'm everywhere. The only person you gotta wait to make sure it turns up is him, because he has pulled out before. Don't you worry about me. I'm the original. I'm the OG. Don't worry about me.
Sparkly jackets. Act your age, mate, will you? Fucking hell.
The king of bling. The king of bling.
Fiery start on both sides. I do want to take it, though. Misfits debut for both of you. That's going to be exciting. Tell me about your headspace heading into this opportunity. Ben, I'll start with you.
Yeah, bro, I'm excited. Been waiting for this moment for a long time, you know. So, yeah, I've been working towards it. Been training hard. And we just can't wait to get in there and put on a show, you know. It's going to be in a big arena. It's going to be on DAZN. A lot of people watching. And, yeah, last two fights weren't really a challenge. This is going to be a test for me. So, yeah, I'm buzzing to get in there and just show everyone what I'm made of, you know.
Excellent. Fez, how do you feel about this Misfits platform that you get to compete on?
I feel good. I've been watching it for a long time, a long time. And you know what? As soon as I seen all the fights with the first Misfits show, I knew from then, I was like, this is what I've been working towards for over 10 years. This influencer boxing thing, being the first guy to do it. I was so glad KSI, Mams, the Sauerland brothers put it together, because I knew that's the home for me. This is exactly where I need to be. And, you know, I was supposed to fight main event. You know what I mean? Woo! I am a main event kind of guy, but thanks to Jarvis, I never got my main event. He chose an easy fight. Now, I saw Ben Williams, didn't know much about him. Somebody sent me a video of him. Now, you know I'm big into the anti-bullying stuff. Now, I seen him fight. I seen him fight against a guy who can't defend himself, who lifts his legs up. And I'm there thinking, look, first thing, if you know how to box, if you're a little bit better than your opponent, what do? Is chill. You're guaranteed to win. The guy can't fight. What pissed me off is this guy's throwing bombs like Hercules, like he's some kind of monster. That pissed me right off.
Bomb.
I said yes straight away. I said yes straight away, because I'm going to show him what happens when you get in the ring with someone too good. Because this time I'll have cow punches ready. I'll have all the power in the world for him. Let's see how he reacts with calm. They're going to get heavy shots, heavy shots. That Roy Jones hook coming. Look out.
If you think that body shot was a bomb, you're in for a treat, mate, because that was only a little tap. I know I fractured his rib and that.
I saw him like this, pulling back. Nah. You do that to me, your jaw's going boom all the way across the ring. Woo! You better believe that.
You're in for a treat.
Already a lot of fire here. I love it. Ben, I want to take it to your career so far. 2 up, 2 down, both knockouts. Talk to me about your boxing career and how you feel it's been going so far.
Yeah, so I only got back into boxing the last year, you know. But yeah, loving it. Fucking greatest sport in the world. Great for the head. And especially with this Misfits, it's only getting bigger, you know. Influencer boxing it's not going anywhere anytime soon, you know. So it's a good company to be involved in. And as I said, mate, I'm excited to just show everyone what I'm made of and put on a show every time I get in the ring, you know.
Absolutely.
And again, a big gap in the market there. I'm the only Irish person that's involved now, you know. So I want to become the Conor McGregor of influencer boxing, and I will become that, you know.
I love it. Representing the States. And Faz, I want to take it to your career, because you're a true veteran of the combat sports scene. For those that aren't aware, can you elaborate maybe on your background in boxing?
Okay, so for me, I started boxing at the Mayweather Boxing Club. So not the nicest, friendliest place, high quality boxers there. And they made it very, very difficult for me. I had to learn quick. And I've trained with some of the top trainers in the world. Dewey Cooper, a Hall of Famer who trained Ngannou, as you saw what he did against Tyson Fury. I spent a lot of time with Dewey Cooper, Jeff Mayweather. I had a lot of situations out there in Vegas. I spent 4 years out there. I really, really enjoyed myself, but I learned a lot, you know, been through it all, you know, broken ribs, this, that, and the third, been there, concussions, kept going, and, you know, started doing really, really good. And then eventually, you know, bumped into Roy Jones and then moved to Florida, all that stuff. And I've sparred some of the best boxers in the world, Devin Haney so many times to name one person. So I've been in there, man. I've been in there with all the guys. We sparred Roy Jones, all that kind of stuff. There's so many good fighters that I've faced, especially in America. And yeah, I've got a lot of experience, I've been unfortunate with the amount of pullouts. I have to be, honestly, in boxing, I have never seen someone have so many fights pull out for whatever reason. Regardless, there's so many different reasons. So I'm just so glad I have to give this boy credit. He said yes to the challenge, and he's not pulled out yet. So hopefully the fight, because guess what? We are gonna have a heck of a fight, and I will give him his credit because the boy can fight. The boy can box. That is a fact. He is an 8-time Dublin champion. So I am confident that Benjamin Williams, the man from Ireland, is going to turn up.
Some praise there. I like it. And obviously 10 days to go until the event. Would certainly be a shame if this matchup didn't transpire. I'm curious, though, was this the opponent that both of you wanted? I want to get your expectations for this matchup. We'll start with you, Ben. What do you think about Fez? And is this the guy that you wanted to square off with?
Listen, I might be fighting twice tonight, you know. There's somebody that just got a main event shot there that I have a bit of beef with, you know. And I think a lot of fans want to see me face off against this guy. And I think you know who I'm talking about, Ben. So, listen, if it gets heated again in the backstage, we might have 2 fights in the night.
And before I get to Fez, what was the
Hmm.
altercation with Ed Matthews at Misfits 11 about, really quick? If you could summarize what went on backstage there.
So yeah, obviously me and Ed have been going back and forth a little bit over the last year. I called him out once or twice, got a lot of hype going around it, and we done a face off about 10 days before that altercation happened. And then yeah, we seen each other at the York Hall event, and yeah, it just broke out. He did catch me, to be fair, caught me on the eye, not a major, little scratch. But I'm looking to get him back for it, actually. I want me revenge, so if we see him, could be on suit, you know. So yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready to fight once, but
Fired up.
You know?
But let's get some extra security backstage in Leeds. I want to take it to Fez Batista. What do you think about Ben Williams? And was this the opponent that you wanted for your debut in Misfits?
I didn't care. I don't care who the opponent is. I just want to be on Misfits, show what I can do. This is sports entertainment. At the end of the day, I've been doing this for a long time, and I'm glad that I've got someone in front of me who can box, because we're going to have different things are going to happen in this fight. And ultimately, I will have my hand raised in front of the whole world to see. So it doesn't matter. Regardless, the end result was going to be that Fez Batista himself, wins the fight live on the zone.
This fella's mad in the head. Fucking hell.
You better believe it.
I'm mad.
Fez, I want to keep it on you. You've got a well-documented love of Lady Gaga and her impact. What's the message to people that maybe have negative opinions on Lady Gaga?
First of all, I don't think there's anyone on the planet who should have a negative opinion on Lady Gaga. Lady Gaga is a huge inspiration for not just me, but millions of people around the world. She's changed so many people's lives, and she inspires people to be better, kinder. And not only did she save my life, she inspired me to go out there and do something big with my life. And anybody that disrespects Lady Gaga really needs to get their head checked. And Mr. Ben Williams over here tried to be a little bit clever, didn't you? No. Listen. You, let me talk. You tried to disrespect Gaga. Look what happened. The little monsters around the world. Woo-hoo! Look what they did. They send you packing with your tail in between your legs. We are the little monsters. I keep my paw up like this, and I'll always defend Lady Gaga. Woo!
Yo, you need a head check, G. Sure now.
I did.
This is the fight. We get punched in the head for a living, brother. You're gonna need your head checked when I'm done with you. You better believe that. Huh?
Okay, yeah.
Don't get me started. Hey, I thought you were a nice guy until you did that. You come out with the Lady Gaga thing. You tried to have a personal beef, and you know what? Oh, you got me. You got me there. You got me mad there. So you know what? We're not gonna box. Just for that, I'm gonna press this. I'm gonna press this forward. I'm gonna throw big, powerful punches, and by the end, when the whole show's done, you're going to be singing your way, Gaga, ooh la la, all the way back to Ireland. You will be a Gaga fan. Yeah. I promise you that. I'll give you the albums, all her albums. I will give you.
I love that Lady Gaga has a true narrative of this one. Ben, what are your thoughts on the musician Lady Gaga?
Mate, like, it's just a bit mad how this fella worships a woman. Like, where's masculinity gone in this life? Do you know what I mean?
Masculinity when I knock you spark out on the 20th. You'll see masculinity then.
Worships a woman, man. What?
Females inspire men. It's important for females to be given the respect. So what if I love Lady Gaga? So what? Women can empower men and women. Women have that power, okay? So don't disrespect females like that. You know, just because I look up to Lady Gaga and she's a female, there's nothing to do about masculinity or anything like that. At the end of the day, there's a strong woman who inspires people around the world. And don't you test my masculinity, because I am a monster.
We'll see that in the ring on the 20th. I do want to take it to the marketing of this one, and a question for both of you. That promotion is kind of the name of the game within the influencer boxing scene. How do you feel about each other's marketing so far? Ben, I'll start with you. How do you feel about Fez building this fight?
Yeah, I think we've both done a good job anyway. And regardless of the promotion, we're going to put on a show. Like, again, I think it's going to be fight tonight. Said it before, said it a few times. And the level that we're both at, I don't think it's going to be another fight on the card that'll match us, you know. But both have a boxing background, both skillful, are going to be setting up traps on each other. Like, I think it's going to have people on the edge of the seat. Like, no matter what, it's going to be fight tonight. So I think the fight will back it up itself. But yeah, I think yeah, Fez not bad at promoting, you know. Made a few mad videos, put me in trolleys and shit like that. But yeah, we'll see on the night anyway.
Hey, that's a sneak preview of what's gonna happen on fight night. Fez, the monster, Batista, is gonna run you over just like I did in that video there, metaphorically. And on fight night, it's gonna happen for real. Look at me, man. Look at me, man.
Now, obviously, Fez Batista, a big anti-bullying advocate, but Ben Williams, you yourself have used your platform for a lot of good reasons as well. Talk to me about the 14,000 euros raised for Nate Brady and maybe that cause in your own philanthropy.
Yeah, so again, respect where respect is due. Fez does a lot for anti-bullying, and mental health. So respect him for that highly. And yeah, unfortunately, I lost a good friend last week due to suicide. I boxed with this guy growing up. And yeah, it's just sad to see. But again, I want to use my platform to just push out something that needs to be pushed, which is teens' mental health. And again, this Misfits thing is going to catapult me even further in my career. So I want to use again my platform to just keep pushing this thing that needs to be pushed. And yeah, Fez does a great job. He's a WBC ambassador. He's telling me for anti-bullying. So yeah, boxing's a great sport for, you know, clearing the head and gaining discipline, and again, fitness in general is great for mental health. So I want to push that highly now in 2024.
I love it. Always for a good cause. And talking about maybe what's next, I'm curious, long-term within Misfits, what do you both want? I'll start with you, Fez. Your goals within this promotion. Do you have anything defined, any big opponents? Not looking past Ben Williams, but, you know, what is the big purpose here?
First of all, I want to give a particular shout out to Adam Brooks. You know, this gentleman is in his 40s. He's in shape. And, you know, he gives me great hope that I can spend a long time here. And so, you know, he had a great performance. He knocked out Rhino, who's in his 50s. So Misfits is something that, you know, a wide range of fighters of different age categories can do. So for me, I want to be a multiple weight champion. I'm 5'10" and a half, and I'm a tall guy. So I want to go up to 165, 175, see how big I can get. I mean, I'm same height as Roy Jones, and he went all the way up to heavyweight and won the heavyweight world title. So, you know, so for me, I want to go up as many weight divisions as possible, make history, put on some big events, and ultimately inspire people, not just hardcore elite type boxers, but, you know, all kinds of guys, because, you know, there's some people on Misfits that aren't necessarily elite. They don't know much about catching counters or anything like that. But however, they have a go and they're doing well. So for me, it's about making a long journey out of this for many years. I take good care of my health. I'm always in shape. I'm always sparring. So I know that those habits are going to serve me good in the long term here. Woo!
I love it. Ben Williams, same question to you. Long-term plans here in Misfits. I can't imagine that this is a one and done.
Yeah, as once wise Irishman once said, we're not here to take part, we're here to take over. That's on the same one, you know what I mean? Here to take over the game.
Fair enough. Fair enough. The Williams invasion, baby. Let's wrap this one up. Predictions on both sides. Ben Williams, we'll keep it with you. How do you see this fight going? Break it down for me.
Yeah, first round, I'm going to test the waters, suss each other out, and second round, I'm going to catch him. TKO, second round, I'm going for, yeah.
Do you have a specific punch? I know that for one of your knockouts, you said the overhand right was going to be the weapon that gets it done. Do you have a specific punch laid out for Fez Batista?
Well, once I land on his chin, he's fucked, really, so it doesn't really matter. I'll land it.
Fair enough. Fez Batista, how do you view this fight going?
It has to be a knockout. This is entertainment. We don't get paid for overtime. I'm not interested in feeling out on all that nervous energy. I've been in the ring with guys much, much, much better than him. I know what I'm doing. I'm going to start hard. I'm going to make sure I make a big statement and knock him out.
I love it.
Send him packing. Just like I'm going to do for you, Mr. Happy Punch. Ben, I know what you've been up to as well, okay? So don't you think I'm not watching you. You and Donna Corby, all of you guys. I know what you're doing up at Happy Punch. I know everything that you guys say, okay? Woo!
The Ben Williams takeover, the Fez Batista tsunami. You can't miss these two debuts at 155. Live on DAZN, Misfits 12, January 20th. I'll see you guys there. Gentlemen, thank you for the time.